enhancements going on in certain regions, injection enhancements going on. This is all about creating more surface area, because once you get up in the air, you want that wind to build up and keep you in the air as long as possible. So the crotch region is the place where they've been making these apparent enhancements. And yeah, real scandal. Call it what you want. We'll see what it comes down to. We've got Casey Larson coming up, ski jumper, on the show maybe next week or 2 weeks
Tuesday.
from now. I don't know when we've got
Tuesday.
him booked.
I believe we're talking to him on Tuesday, yeah.
We will have to see if this is commonplace or if this is new, if this is crazy, if this is wild, if he's surprised by it.
You know, it's I shouldn't be laughing because it's a serious thing, but it's just kind of funny that, you know, to use that terminology, obviously, but this is a real thing. You know, I did one of those Know Your Sport pieces on ski jumping, and in my research for that, what I learned is something that, you know, is obviously now known to be commonplace, that alterations to your suit can actually lead to disqualification, because this is a sport where precision is key. I mean, power, balance, all that stuff, but this is a real thing, and it's something that probably will not go away.
Two things to that. Number one, the IOC says in these games there will be 3D inspections of all uniforms prior to the actual jumps themselves. So they're trying to create at least one more layer to prevent accusations, at least. I don't know if anyone's going to try to pull anything at this point. But as far as the injections that were referred to in one story, WADA says it is not aware of this information, but injections in certain regions, they will be on the lookout for certain enhancements, I suppose, Andrew.
Ryan, since you mentioned WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, I do want to ask you about the fact that the U.S. has apparently not been paying its bills for a couple of years. That's something that just came to light recently.
Yeah, WADA and the USDA. Now, WADA is the World Anti-Doping Agency. It's the one that drug tests all these athletes, and for a majority of them, test them year round. If you are a ski jumper, if you are a bobsledder, if you are a curler, they're going to come knocking at your door. You have to tell them every single day where you're going to be for 1 hour, and you could get a knock at your door and have to submit a sample for them to test. That's how they do drug testing. It's very random. You don't know when it's going to happen. Well, anyways, WADA in 2021, you may remember the scandal about the Chinese swimmers, many of them testing positive for doping, yet they were not punished in those Tokyo games. The U.S. was not happy with that decision at all. And the U.S., USADA, as they call it, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, and WADA, the World Anti-Doping Agency, have been clashing for several years now, with WADA actually coming at the U.S. and saying, you guys were doping in 2011 and through 2014 and did nothing about it. There were lawsuits that were pending. Now, as it stands, the U.S. has not been paying its bills to WADA for the last 2 years. This spans both the Biden and Trump administration, because they say they want a full-on audit of WADA. They want to know where their money's going. They want to know how these tests are being run. And, so it's created this real tension, and it leads up to the 2028 games in L.A. Now, Gene Sykes, the IOC member and USOPC chair, says he has been meeting with WADA in his time in Italy. They're trying to come to some agreement, some kind of terms. I think the U.S. will pay once it's satisfied that WADA is doing its job.
Just trying to process all that. I mean, that is a lot to deal with when you just kind of want to focus on the athletes and the competition, but it is a real thing certainly taking place behind the scenes. Speaking of the athletes, Ryan, I know you're paying attention. You probably have 8 TVs on, maybe more, multiple devices in front of you. Figure skating getting started today, and the team of Chalk and Bates, which, you know, people, when they think of figure skating, they think of, hey, even 4 years ago, they won gold, right, as a team. And you talk about some of the scandals with the whole Russian situation, where it took them a couple of years to actually get their gold medals when they initially won silver. Chalk and Bates looked very, very good in ice dancing, and now as a married couple, they still have that really good chemistry that they had even before they got married.
Yeah, you know, the singles always kind of overshadow any of either the pairs
right.
or the ice dancers, and their performance was absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, their scores show as much, and they are a real linchpin to this team event, making sure that they can handle that portion of it, coming away with 10s. And then we saw Alyssa Liu coming away with a strong performance on her end. We'll see the men coming up, probably Ilya coming up, tomorrow in that event. So, and they're a very fun follow. Madison fun. Kind of has her own clothing line. She designs clothing in her spare time. There are a couple that kind of evolved out of skating. They've got a dog together. It's my understanding that the pin that they're sharing is a picture of their dog, which is really cool. So if you get an opportunity, follow them on Instagram. Great couple, very personable, very nice, and really successful in, I believe this is their 4th Olympic Games.
Yeah, they're the veterans there, and the dog's name is Stella. We have shown that pin. Our Jack Doles, I don't know if you heard that conversation from a couple of days ago. He said, and Jack Doles has been to 14 Olympics, he said the Stella the dog pin with the tongue sticking out, it's right up there with a Floyd Mayweather pin that he got like 20 years ago. So that's how impressed he is with that pin. What about the other team of Cam and O'Shea making their Olympic debut? There was a fall as part of that program, but they were still cheerful afterwards.
Well, and this is part of it. Yeah, I mean, it's still strong showing above. I believe they got the 6th spot in the point rankings there. But this is why you set up your team in a certain way. There's a little bit of strategy that goes on. Remember, they can make 2 substitutions in the back end. So if they feel like maybe Japan is breathing down their neck, maybe Ilya goes twice, representing the men in 2 separate categories, both the short and the free. If not, if they feel like they're on stable ground, maybe they look elsewhere and figure out how they want to piece this together. We're expecting Amber Glenn to skate on behalf of the free skates, and I think that anything less than gold would be a disappointment for this team. They're strategically thinking it. They were all there. They were all supporting each other. So we'll see how it all shapes up. It's a fun way to start this Olympic Games, to see this kind of caliber of talent even before the opening ceremony happens.
Yeah, and the medal competition really gets started tomorrow. So I keep using the term, it's so crazy to think, but it really is that, to have Wednesday competition when the opening ceremony is on Friday, but things really get they've already gotten started, but they really kick off with the opening ceremony. Do you have an opinion, by the way, on the 2 different cauldrons between Milan and Cortina? Because that is so unique.
It's going to be fun to watch, to see on the broadcast how that works. I mean, it's a cauldron. It's really, once the games, you've been there, once the games get going, it's always kind of in the background. It's not like a centerpiece. Obviously, a lot of people can make selfies, take selfies. So they've got a lot of opportunities. And by the way, the social media game is very strong among not only the USOPC and IOC, but obviously these athletes have been very creative with how they've taken some of their pictures and their videos and things like that. So I don't have an opinion, negative opinion of the 2 cauldrons. I mean, it's a flame, and it's a cool homage in Cortina to see, some of the throwback of the old Olympics as well.
Yeah, back to 1956. I mean, we can't state enough how this is a city that is hosting a 2nd Winter Olympics. There aren't that many cities in the world who have hosted multiple Winter Olympics. Lake Placid happens to be one of them, 1932 and 1980. Salt Lake City will be added to that list in 2034. Ryan, also the host of the Quest for Gold podcast. I know you're going to be talking later today with a professor from Northwestern University on specific injuries related to Lindsey Vonn. But let's show some video of her, or some clips, I should say, from her earlier today. She finished the race. She finished in 11th place, her downhill training, and she's going to compete this weekend. So what do you hope to learn about her specific ruptured knee?
Yeah, we're going to talk with an orthopedic surgeon from Northwestern University about this injury, which is a common injury, but how is it possible that she's going to be able to compete? What are some of the considerations that she's going to have? We saw the brace on that left knee. Does that provide enough stability for her to make those cuts? We watched her go downhill, and it looked stable. I mean, as stable as you can be, going 70 plus miles an hour down a hill. I don't know how stable I'd be, but I think it's all going to come down to her confidence. We will never know what's going on in her brain at that start gate, what she's thinking about, what she's concerned about. That will ultimately determine where she finishes. If she's ready to just cut loose, throw it down, and finish at the top and not worry about the knee, well, she may be a contender after all. If there are some nerves, if there is some consideration, if she's holding back, that could shave off 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second, and ultimately determine whether or not she ends up on the podium.
Let's say hypothetically, probably not the right word because it could actually happen, but let's say she wins gold. Where would you put that story in the history of sports achievements and accomplishments?
I mean, what a comeback story that would be. I mean, I don't know if we'd quite go miracle on ice situation, but I mean, to see a 41-year-old who fought her way back out of retirement to get to this spot, to tear her ACL, to be back on the podium, that's an American dream. And I think that's what she wants. That's how she wants to end the story, right? She's very, let's say Lindsey Vonn is very aware of her persona and how people look at her and how they perceive her. And that would be the ultimate topping. I mean, it would be very easy for her to take her very successful career, both on the snow and off the snow, and call it a career and move on to the next thing. But she's ready to make her mark. And if she's determined enough and she's able to mentally capture this moment, it would be an absolutely incredible story that would be told for decades to come.
Ryan, I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think I'm correct in this. Bodie, in terms of all-time U.S. alpine skier medals, Bodie Miller has the most, I want to say, with 6. Then it's Julia Mancuso, and then Michaela Schifrin and Lindsey Vonn are both tied, I think, with 3, right? Do I have that right?
I believe, yeah, both. I know that Michaela and Lindsey both have 3, and we don't know how many competitions Lindsey's going to be in at this point, right? We know one for certain that she definitely wants to do. We'll see what happens with team as well as the Super G.
Ryan Burrow, WGN News Radio in Chicago. Ryan, enjoy International Day in your newsroom. Thanks again, as always, for the time. We'll talk to you again in a few hours on our next.
I'll save you some Belgian brownies. Yeah, take care.
See you, Ryan. Take care. Oh, man. Ryan is such a fun guy, and I was trying to count how many shirts he was actually wearing as he was taking them off for us on this show. So we've pretty much got everything, but we're not done just yet. We'll be right back.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Elmo loves to giggle. Elmo's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to bed.
Oh boy.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Back here on Inside Italy 2026, I am your host, Andrew Martin, coming to you from our D.C. Bureau in Washington, D.C. Just a couple of minutes left in this particular live stream, but as always, we'll be coming to you again later today. A reminder, if this is your first time checking us out, we have Inside Italy 2026, which is a morning live stream. We have Italy 2026 Rewind, an afternoon live stream. So 2 hours, 2 separate hours, one in the morning, one in the afternoon/evening, per day, Monday through Friday, during the course of the Olympic Games. And we've already been coming to you 3 times, 3 particular days. We started Wednesday, and the opening ceremony is today. So, again, the official kickoff to the Olympics. We will, when we check back in on our later live stream, we will be talking about the opening ceremony and how there are 2 different sites for it, Milan and Cortina, 2 different cauldrons being lit and extinguished at the exact same time, which is really, really cool. Before we go, how about our pin of the day? Today's pin: This is from USA Hockey, and I believe it is from our reporter, Brianna Hollis, out of KXAN TV in Austin. That looks like a pretty cool enamel pin. I love the puck. I love the hockey sticks on there. It's got the correct year, which is always good. Everything's spelled correctly, right? You got the U.S. Olympic team. Hockey is going to be a very, very important sport at these games. On the women's side, obviously it's going to come down to Team USA versus Canada. We saw the U.S. Easily beat Czechia yesterday. The score of that one was 5-1. The next match is against Finland. That'll be tomorrow. But again, the U.S. and Canada, that's probably going to be for the gold medal. On the men's side, we haven't really talked about men's hockey yet at the Olympics because that actually doesn't get started for a while. It's women's first, then it's the men's. NHL players returning to the Olympics for the first time since 2014. We will get into that once the men's competition actually starts. One more thing before we go, your Italian word of the day.
Here is your Italian word of the day.
Today's Italian word of the day is winter. How do you say winter in Italian?
Inverno.
Inverno. That's winter in Italian.
I wanted to let the music play a little bit longer. That's really good theme music and kind of gets you in the mood for Italy 2026. And by the way, that is a word that I think I will remember. I don't remember the Italian word of the day yesterday, to be honest. I really have to go back and look. Well, that's it for us on this show, Inside Italy 2026. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time covering the Italy Olympics. Have a great one.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
Here we go. Facts first, opinion second.
Katie Pavlich, part of America's new prime time. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. And how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll.
Hello, happy Friday, and welcome to The Daily Scroll, the Friday before the Super Bowl. So we have some Super Bowl things to talk about today. Well, at least one thing, a couple things.
Yeah.
And I should say right off the bat, Jay and I have a couple special guests here.
More guests?
Just
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out watching.
We're special.
Yeah, you guys are. Mike Landis, Catherine Skopic or Skopic? I never. Skopek. I always say it wrong. I'm so sorry. I've never said
You'll
it
get
out
it.
loud.
You'll get it there.
I've never said it out loud until just now. But I know how to spell your name.
Now I know.
And I know who you are. So welcome, guys. They're tuning in because they want to see how it's done. Because we're making new shows all the time here. This was just one of the first ones. We have more in the works. So that's a little teaser for what's coming. Okay. Today, we have one local story. Just a little thing. If you like a sub sandwich, we're going to tell you where you can get one a little later today. And then an update on the Louvre heist. One of the crowns was found and brought back. We'll show you what kind of shape it's in. And then we'll do some Super Bowl predictions. Well, we're not. The zoo animals are. I guess we could.
I want to know what you think, who you think's going to win.
Okay, I'll save that.
Yeah.
And I want to know what you think. Okay. And then I thought we could do a little Foodie Friday. There is one thing that's being taken off store shelves that were a millennial's staple growing up. And then a few other things if we get to it. Okay, but first, the local thread. So over at Hy-Vee, the East Sunshine location, I don't know if they're trying to set a record here, but they are going to have a 100-foot sub. And I think it's being made for people to see and then buy if they want. This is just a little Super Bowl promotion.
Yeah, I really thought it was a 100-foot sub you could buy for $5, and I got really excited. But it turns out it's just you get part of it for $5.
How many people would it take to eat a 100-foot sub?
Well, can't you buy a 1
You can
foot
buy 1 foot
sub? So probably about 100 people.
Yeah.
Were you wanting this to be more fun? Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually.
Sorry,
yeah,
if
thank you for the math.
If everybody can only eat a 6-inch, then it's 200 people.
Thank you for that math,
you.
because
Thank
it wasn't churning up here. The wheels and the gears were not going. Okay, yes, so they're going to make this at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. It is 3:30 right now. So I wish I had video of this being made. I don't, but I'm pretty sure we are sending a crew if they have time. So we'll let you know how it goes. I'll put it on the website. I want to see this thing being made. I want to see how far it takes and how much room it takes in the Hy-Vee.
Yeah, because at some point you've just never seen a sandwich that big, and that's the impressive part.
Yes, I want to see. I need to be seeing it made.
They could just charge $5 just to see it.
I hope that they are going to make it like the picture, though, because I saw on the little post that they made that it's turkey, ham, and cheese.
Yeah.
Are they going to add any? Well, I guess they don't want to add lettuce or anything like that. It's going to get wilted by Sunday.
That's true.
Or maybe you're not keeping it until Sunday. Maybe you're just going to get a foot long and leave.
Think that 100 people are going to show up and have the exact same sandwich order, and they can just make one big one of that.
Do you think they're going to sell out? You think so?
I mean, yeah, it's a $5 foot long. People have been asking for that for so long.
They're bringing back the $5 foot long.
That's what everybody's always wanted.
Yeah. But it's just going to be turkey, ham, and cheese. But can you blame them? I mean, they'd be there all day if they had one more condiment on that, you know? So 4 o'clock today at Hy-Vee, and then while supplies last, you can buy 1 foot of the 100-foot. Or I guess if you want to shell out, what is it, $500?
I just did
the math.
For the day. Sorry.
I just did my math. You could do $500 for the whole 100-foot.
Yeah.
Keep it till if you're having a big Super Bowl party.
And then do they keep it all together? Because then it's more impressive. If you get to take home one big sandwich.
I don't even think they have a 100-foot U-Haul, so I don't know how they're getting it.
I don't know.
They just have to walk it to their place.
That for sure.
Whoever lives the closest to the Hy-Vee on East Sunshine, go buy it. Okay. I like the idea. I think it's a good promotion. It's a promotion after all, but it's a good promotion. Okay. After the break, we're going to have that Louvre heist update. Crown was dropped by the thieves. One of the crowns that they stole was dropped by the thieves on their way out of the museum that day. And now they're looking for someone who can restore it. So it's a little banged up. We'll show you that, talk about that. And then the Super Bowl predictions, which is really, what we're here for. Okay, stick around.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
This is your prime time. News Nation, a different kind of prime. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. This is America's new prime time, only on News Nation.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I respond to.
Communities must step up.
Laws
and
alone
protest
cannot
against this
stop the
normalizing.
bullet.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
So when the thieves broke into the Louvre and they cut through the display cases and then took off out a window, one thing that slipped out of their grasp was this little crown here. Beautiful crown.
It's just kind of deflated.
It was left battered on the pavement below. Actually, it fell out the window. That's what happened. I thought it got ran over.
No, it just fell.
So after 100 days after that crown took a tumble, they released images of it, the Louvre has, in its current state, but it's going to get some repair work done. And they hope that it can be restored to its former glory.
So do they call this the Jack and Jill crown?
Because it went up the hill and it took a
fell
tumble?
and broke its crown?
I think it would be the Humpty Dumpty crown.
All the king's horses and all the king's men. I got it.
Can they put it together again?
Which they're looking for somebody to restore it. We got it around to it.
Yes, they are. Who can we do? Who can we get? We've got an engineer here that can do anything.
Yeah, honestly, Josh could fix this for sure.
He can 3D print something. He 3D prints everything. Okay, this is a rare collection of the French crown jewels. After one of the last ones after most were looted during the French Revolution in 1789. So I'm trying to find out exactly what's up with this. It has 1,300 diamonds, 56 emeralds, 8 palmettes, alternating with stately gold eagles. They just don't make these things like they used to anymore.
Does it have a worth? Does it have how much?
I'm looking. I'm trying. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it, but it has retained all 56 of its emeralds and all of the diamonds. Only around 10 small ones from the perimeter of the base are missing. So it is missing 10 little diamonds.
This says it's going to cost like $47,000 to repair.
$47,000 to repair?
Just to repair. So yeah, do you think how much it must be worth overall if they're willing to pay that much to fix it?
That's true. It doesn't sound like that much to a museum that has millions upon millions upon millions of dollars worth of stuff inside.
Do they have that much money? Because they couldn't even buy a good security system.
True.
Sorry, Louvre.
I mean, that's the thing about the heist. It was just so simple.
Yeah.
It was like a Nicolas Cage type thing.
And I can't wait for the Netflix movie where they inevitably then have the big scene where they drop the crown out the window and they go, nah, leave it. And they have
That's
to keep
true.
going and everything.
I would love to see this in live action. You know, how did it really happen? But the thieves did end up snatching 8 overall pieces of jewelry, not including the crown. So they snatched 9, got away with 8, and it was a 7-minute raid. 1 minute per, essentially 1 minute per
might
item.
You might have to stretch that out for the movie.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to have to really do a lot of the planning phase of it and then what happened afterwards. Did they ever catch these guys? I should have looked this up.
Yeah, I think they did.
Well, there was some fake news going around of these handsome men, mugshots of handsome men, and that was not them.
And it wasn't the detective either. The fancy
The
guy.
15-year-old detective. Yeah, we've talked
was
about him before.
Not him.
Well-dressed 15-year-old.
Caught? How do I suspect?
I think they were caught.
I
but
think they were arrested.
Did they
I don't
get
know if we got
the stuff back?
Oh.
And I should have looked this up.
Yeah, this is all stuff
that I should have looked up before now.
Yeah, maybe.
I was too worried about the crown. It was so beautiful.
We'll do a follow-up.
It distracted me. Yeah, we'll do a
deep dive.
We'll do a follow-up. Okay, let's move on though to the Super Bowl predictions. Groundhog's Day no more, so we need a new prediction, which is the Super Bowl prediction. Seattle Seahawks taking on the the Patriots. Yeah. And you can see here what this guy, Cooney pig at the San Francisco Zoo, what he decided. He went straight for the Seahawks.
Good pig.
It seems like, though, other animals all across the country are going for the Patriots.
Do you want the tiger?
They're going for no. I'm sorry. They're going for go for the tiger. This is at the I got it confused. They're going for the Seahawk because it's looks more like an animal. That's what
I think it's like a bird.
That's what the theory is. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yesterday you were saying you like the colors of the Seahawks.
Yeah,
so I could see them maybe liking that green a little more than that.
Yeah, our own
dark
predictions. Blue. I'm gonna go with Seahawks. One because my family lives there.
Oh yeah.
My sister's stationed there in the military Navy, and
even the elephant went Seahawks.
I like the lime green. Yeah. I always have.
And
it's the only one that has a good bright color like that.
Everybody said that the Patriots have won too much, and I know it's a new quarterback and everything, but
that's true.
I just feel like
I wouldn't have picked if it was anybody against the Patriots. I would pick the other one.
Yes, exactly. Do we know
but I don't mind the Seahawks.
Do you know what the toad picks?
Let's see what the toad picks. Now this one, so that was a tiger and an elephant at the Syracuse, New York Zoo. This little guy, what's he going to pick? Oh,
also
pick the Seahawks. Are we 3 for 3?
I think we're 3 for 3.
Oh, we didn't see the elephant.
Oh, we did. It was also Seahawks.
It was okay. We're 4 for 4. This guy is a Puerto Rican crested toad, affectionately named Benito.
Oh.
You know what that means, Jay?
And,
Puerto Rican.
Okay, definitely
Benito.
wasn't Googling it.
Bad Bunny.
Oh.
That's Bad Bunny's name, and he's a Puerto Rican toad.
Okay, but nobody.
Bad Bunny's not a Puerto Rican toad. This guy's a This Benito is Puerto
Rican. But
toad.
nobody went and got a rabbit to do this.
Why?
To get a Bad Bunny.
Oh, a Bad Bunny.
You just.
I like the Puerto Rican toad more.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
So he wasted no time. That toad.
Also,
that was at the Fort Worth Zoo.
Do any of these animals do we get like a panda's opinion or something? Did anybody pick the Patriots?
Well, I do have a list of others.
Oh, good.
If you must know.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
The lemurs at the San Francisco Zoo, they chose Seattle.
Apparently, everybody is.
The lions and the rhinos at the San Fran also took the Pats. Charlotte the tarantula at the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. I'm sorry, I don't have video of this one. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's actually fine.
As well as Zarina the lion at Iowa's Blank Park Zoo, Wilbur the bearcat in Nashville, all taking the Seahawks.
Wow, that's a sort of almost unanimous, except for what, like one lion.
I can't believe that. Everybody's going for the Seahawks. They're the underdogs here?
I think.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. Sam Darnold.
I think it's that lime
kind of
green.
Guy. Yeah.
I think it's the lime green. That's what's getting me.
Is. I kind of liked, because you said that the Seahawks was an animal, and maybe that's why some of them were picking it. I like to think, though, the ones that picked the Pats were just like bloodthirsty for human. They were, because you said it was like predators. It was some big cats.
Well, yeah, I guess
they were
so.
Like, gotta get the Patriot.
I was thinking, I'm having a blonde moment.
Okay.
I was thinking they were both, I was about to say that correctly the first time when I said, okay, well, they're going for the animal. But then I second guessed it, and I thought the Patriots were an animal.
No,
like an eagle,
it's just
like
a
an American
guy.
eagle.
It's just a dude. Just a man's
You're right.
head.
See, I
You were
flubbed this
right.
whole thing.
No, I think you were right the whole time.
No, I mean, yes, they are going for the animal of the Seahawk, but the logo itself,
Yes.
is the Patriots logo itself not also a bird?
No.
It's not?
It's really not. Hold on.
Oh.
It's a patriot. It's a guy. It's just a
Oh,
dude's
that's
head.
right. I'm
It's a little flowy. It's almost got wings off the back, but it's
You can see how much I care about this particular
that's
matchup
fine.
here. I
I
usually
don't know
care
if
a
it's-
lot more about the Super Bowl than this, but I do care about
But
the
I think
halftime show.
I think that dark blue background is what's keeping the animals away from it.
I would completely agree with you.
Or they just don't like Tom Brady. That's the other chance.
I would completely agree with you
That's
as well.
a possibility.
Absolutely. Okay, when we come back, we're talking about a certain product from Minute Maid that's being discontinued. It's actually pretty sad. And then if we have time, their Candy Crush is getting into the, I think the cereal game.
Oh.
And some kind of cherry Coke is coming back. Leave it at that.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
Okay. Who remembers the Minute Maid frozen can juice?
I guess I kind of do remember that.
Kinda. This is like, there's
your whole
always one of
childhood?
these in the freezer growing
Okay,
up.
yeah. But did you always want it?
80 years.
Okay.
80 years, Jay.
They might have gone bad by now.
Yeah, I like them from what I remember, but they are being discontinued.
Oh, no.
Very sad day for Minute Maid juice fans. But if I had to choose, if you have to choose between a nice Kool-Aid or a Minute Maid juice, which one would you choose?
A Kool-Aid?
A Kool-Aid, making Kool-Aid from the packet.
Oh, I see.
Or one of those.
I mean, I remember Kool-Aid better. I was always the kid that would just get like a Capri Sun. That was my one. Like
the
a little
processed stuff?
Yeah,
No, just
yeah.
kidding.
Oh, because Kool-Aid's real fresh from the vine.
Just a
All right.
packet with a couple of scoops of sugar. The one thing I
So
didn't
much
like about
older.
Kool-Aid growing up is my mom would make it with hot water to dissolve the sugar, and then I had to wait till it got
Well, I
cold
think that
in the
taught
fridge.
you a good lesson, actually. That was probably good.
Actually, it's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the
You were
sugar
gonna do
wouldn't
the
have
whole thing.
not dissolved. Yeah, I would just been mixing all day. The Minute Maid, though, I don't think you had to add sugar to it. You just had to add cold water.
Which made it
So
healthier.
it was a nice
the little fruit on the
little treat
thing. Were these the ones that kind of like popped open? What am I thinking of? Or was
it has a
more of
metal
can?
bottom that you
Okay.
just kind of flip the top off.
Yeah, okay,
And then
yeah,
you
yeah,
put it in the pitcher, and then you just run the cold water.
That's why I'm
and
like,
it
I kind of
dissolves.
remember this. I don't know if here's the thing, Bailey. I don't know if I remember how this tastes. I remember the process of making it better.
I remember
That's probably more.
I think that the orange tasted pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
Like actually, like orange juice.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's
Did
pretty
it-
fresh.
Did it have pulp at the bottom? Because that would have ruined it for a little J.
No pulp.
Okay.
No
then we're
pulp
good.
that I can remember.
We're good.
They're saying that it's because of shifting consumer preferences. I've heard that freezer space in places like Walmart, it's a hot commodity. And I guess they just can't hack it anymore. But it's been around since 1946. I think it's sad. Oh, and this is a Coca-Cola brand.
Feels like they could have afforded to keep making this if they wanted to. And they decided they just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's kind of what it seems like.
We live in an age where it feels like they make every product. And so whenever they stop making something, I'm always like, but why?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm just reading this.
Oh.
The rival, Tropicana, the actual good stuff.
Well, there
if
you
that's
go. Okay.
depending
Then
on
it's fine.
the flavor, still sells the frozen canned juice.
Yeah.
It was founded in 1946,
Okay,
1 year
so they
after
got
this came
beat.
out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They got outdone by their
Maybe that's what it is.
competition.
They got
That's
beat.
okay.
They got beat. Okay. Well, speaking of Coke, are we ready for the Coke one?
If I remember which one it is, it turns out I didn't label these, so we're just playing Yahtzee with.
Let's see if we can get it. But so
pick your cherry flavor. Favorite, whatever.
Oh yes, this is what it is. So cherry. There's a new Coca-Cola cherry float at major retailers
Okay.
now. I've seen this in multiple places.
Is there ice cream in the can?
Seems like there's a lot of hype around this. I would guess that there's a little cream soda flavor.
Oh, okay. So
maybe.
it just tastes like as if there might be.
I don't
ice
know.
cream
What do we
inside.
think, guys? Do we like this? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you, Kat.
During the holidays, they had a holiday cream Coke, and it honestly
Yes.
tasted just like vanilla
Cream.
Coke.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering, they had a cherry vanilla Coke for a while. If they're just trying to tweak it a little bit, be like, something new, and it's really I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Is they're adding a pump of the cream flavor to the cherry Coke. I
mean,
think
will
that's
try
exactly
it.
what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I'm a cherry Coke. I mean, I drink way too much of that every day, so I'll try it, but I don't know.
Was cherry Coke? There's always been cherry Coke, right?
Yeah.
For a long time,
This is
yeah.
cherry Coke float.
But it's interesting. I haven't seen them use float like that before.
No, I haven't because
exactly.
I've seen cream.
That's why I'm thinking it's like something on the heavy cream side, maybe.
Yes,
And their
yes.
competition, Dr. Pepper's had this strawberries and cream that's been become a mainstay.
Berries and cream.
You know, so like this could be them
Yes.
trying to break into that.
Yeah.
You're right.
keep it up.
Okay, fine. I would try it. I think
You
it's
got
because I don't like cherry
outvoted.
flavor. Yeah, I'm outvoted here. And there's diet, which you can't always get.
Okay.
There is a diet
See,
version.
they make
diet cherry
They make every
specifically
type of drink for everything.
There's a lot of new stuff coming out. There's also, we've got time. Yeah, we can talk about Candy Crush launching Crushable. And they use none other than Frankie Muniz to promote this product. I think he's
the
going
race
to be
car
in the
driver?
video here. No.
Yeah.
No. Is he a race car driver now?
He races trucks, I guess. But yes.
Well, good for him. But I wouldn't call
he
him
did
Frankie
okay.
Muniz.
But yes, he's also Agent Cody Banks, and he's also
Agent Cody Banks. No, what's
all
the
of
show?
other things. Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the
It's
Middle.
Did it just come out with a new?
There he is. There he is. But why?
Why not?
Because it's a millennial thing?
Yeah, probably. Everything's nostalgia bait these days.
Millennials are growing up, it looks like.
I guess so. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of him as a race truck driver, but okay.
Here's my question: why did they jump straight to cereal and not? And I know this is crazy. Candy. I thought they would just make
That's a good
Candy
question.
Crush candy and then
Great question.
do really well. But instead they were like, no, we got to hit the breakfast market.
So
Okay.
true, Jay. So true. I hadn't even thought about that.
Sorry, it just
I'm not a Candy Crush
if they
player.
if they went to candy first and then cereal, that's fine. But they seems like they jumped ahead.
They maybe it's cheaper and easier to make the little marshmallows than it is to make all kinds of different candies.
You're so right.
Okay, well.
What is this last one? Chocolate?
Yeah, I didn't know much about this. Ghirardelli is
Speaking of making candy.
reimagining. Yeah, okay, here's a candy for you. A Choco Locket. I think I just wanted to say that out loud. That's why I put it there. A Choco Locket. Give that to your significant other this Valentine's Day.
Is that gold?
Probably just a gold wrapper.
Is it edible?
I would wear it. Give it.
What do you do after you've eaten the chocolate? I mean,
You got to go get another Ghirardelli.
Do they sell
Get a refill.
You got to get a bag of Ghirardellis to refill it, I guess.
Interesting.
Hey, I'd try it. I want to know, how big is it? I guess it's about the size of a Ghirardelli.
I went to the website. And it's just so mysterious.
So mysterious.
It just says coming
The
soon.
Choco Locket. Coming soon.
They're really banking on this name. That's all they thought through. They came up with a catchy
literally.
name and they just stopped. They called it a
Valentine's
day.
Day right around the corner. They
better
should
get to it.
Yeah, they need to get to it.
Can't.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us. We're running out of time here. We'll study up on the Choco Locket and let you know. As well as, what was the other thing that I couldn't tell you guys?
The cherry float Coke. We'll try that one.
The cherry float Coke. I know, my sister texted me.
And
She said, you guys have to try this stuff. I always mean to try it, okay? But I forget to go to the store and get this stuff. So one of these days, I'm going to bring it in and we'll try it live on the air. And I'll let you know what happened with the Louvre.
Once we've done more research. We gotta
Once
look into
I've
that.
actually done more research.
That's
Hey,
our
we
bad.
only get 23 minutes here. I can't talk about the Louvre heist the whole time, but I should have at least, followed up on that crime. All right. We're going to say goodbye. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday. Not bright-eyed and bushy-tailed because it's the Monday after the Super Bowl. Okay.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Life's daily battles are not meant to be fought alone.
We're not powerless, so long as we don't lose sight of what's important.
Don't be afraid to seize that moment to talk to your friends.
Cloud, you okay?
Because checking in on a friend can create a safe space.
The first step on our new journey. You coming?
Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Seize the awkward. It's totally worth it.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Thank you, Attorney General. 14 years ago,